Downtown, we got more people working downtown since 1979. It ain't a question of whether we got jobs, it's whether you train for the jobs of today. There's so many jobs they talk about having to go out of the country to get people. Why? Because we're not taking advantage of. You got to read to succeed. To get what you need, you got to read. What happened? Why aren't we getting people into education? I had 100, I think Paris correct, 100 and so, 89 jobs in the finance department and the information processing department. Had to close and come back because I couldn't get enough people with the credentials. I can't hire enough bus drivers. Right now I'm 79 short. And now I will train you. If you come and sign up for our program with the city to be a bus driver, we'll send you to the bus driving school at our expense. You just have to promise to stay with us a certain long. Don't let them give you this narrative, there ain't no jobs in Detroit. There's so many jobs in Detroit. The problem is having trained people to do the job. So, what can we do as church people, good people, as people who believe that our community can work? We can talk up Detroit. We can talk it up. We can let this narrative in. I told the criminals they better hurry up because I'm going to have drones following them around in a little while. I'm going to be coming down from them from Google Earth. So y'all going to have, you, all this other, I can't be seen getting ready to be over with. Because we're going to authorize all sorts of high-tech ways to come at you when you're doing things wrong. We're not going to tolerate it. We may not have the numbers, but we're going to have some smart policing going on and some super high-tech policing going on. Even if I have to make up for the numbers I don't have. I don't care if you don't like it. Don't do wrong. Leave Grandma House alone. I mean, I want to get stern now, and that's not like me always. I'm the other one. I'm a man of peace, but I'm tired of people taking advantage of my mamas and my grandmas and looking at people and breaking in their property. People don't want to come. I'm sick of it now. I don't want to have too much tolerance for it anymore, Eric, because we need to end that. So we got a plan to end this crime if you help us. We've expanded all of the radio patrols. You've got an insomniac in your family, send it to us. Let them sign up to be on our radio patrol, because the eyes and ears are what makes the difference with whether you have a well-policed community. Did you know for every block that you have, and I'm proud of Chief Craig for taking this initiative that was started by Napoleon, myself, and actually it started in the 70s when we first started talking about community policing. On every block, there's a police officer assigned to it now. You have your own individual policeman. If you live in the city, your neighborhood police officer will give you his cell phone number. So you don't have to feel like it ain't nobody there for you. That was a major change in the police structure. Now, I'm trying to make sure we don't have 89 police officers working bridge and payroll. That ain't y'all job. Put them people in the streets, Eric. I don't need them doing payroll. We're reorganizing the police department so that we can. Okay. We have been growing. We have been the fastest growing of the districts in terms of what's going on Livernois. Another $100 and some odd million of new restaurants. Updates on bistros.
Oh yeah.
Updates on little plants. We still fix more cars up here than anywhere. You can get a competitive price if you want to fix a car. So if they want to know, where are you? We don't see Cushionberry in the community. Ask them if they've been to 26 schools. What community are you in? Maybe you're not the one that's not in the community, because we know where he is. You don't have to put up with none of that talk when they give it to you. Yes, and then I am the best educated. How many politicians go have 2 doctors, one in philosophy and one in law? Not many. So you got everything that, according to the objective standards, you would want to have. I served on tax. I became chairman of agriculture. Then I went down and became while we built everything in Wayne County, the new airport. I'm a builder. In 1978, Coleman gave me the bills to help to do the first expansion of Cobo. I'm a builder. I'm one who believes in building things for the people and a future for the people. Funny, the mayor tells the story of how they couldn't find anybody, Eric, to sponsor the tax for us to be able to build the new arenas. They gave me the bills, I sponsored them, we took it, put it on the ballot, people voted for it 80%. Then, when it had the opening, Mike then was deputy CEO, I was chairman of Ways and Means. Eric, they pushed us all to the back, all the guys that was like, oh no, we shouldn't be using public money. Best investment we had. Those bonds got paid off. The city and the county made money on those bonds. We were able to reuse those profits that we made from when we built Tigers and Lions Stadium. I'm a builder. We building a whole new neighborhood, $846 million around the stadium. Believe me, the dollars that we take in that improve our tax base helps the county and the city. Because we got some fools in Lansing and they're not listening about how we need to change the system so that we can improve the way that local government functions. I'm a builder. Look in my neighborhood, the 200 million. Now, y'all give Obama a big round of applause. They never had a greater president. Come on. In 2008, when nobody else was there, I was one of the first 2 African-American legislators in the country to endorse him. I went to Grand Rapids with him when he came to Michigan for the first time. Mike was on the other side. But he was amazed because I never asked for anything except help my city and help my state. He was amazed. He like, what happened? You don't call, you don't be trying to come down. All I want you to do is help my city and state. So let me tell you what he did for me. Mike, I don't care who takes credit for it. Number one, he gave me an $8 million discretionary grant that only the president could authorize. That's his gift on his way out the door. That's what he did for me. And for some reason, we putting it on Illinois to Wyoming, Purity, Fecal, back to 8 Mile. And we're going to show you what we can do to refurbish a whole neighborhood with that $8 million in a whole bunch of different ways to give it a multiplier. We ain't doing nothing in the neighborhood. You just don't read. So there will be a transformation of the Fitzgerald all the way up to the Chippewa Center. I don't know who district that is. Anyway, we spent more money on roads and made more agreements with the county since I have been chairman of the budget committee than any other time. Y'all should see him. For the first time, we get ready to start sweeping streets again. And there's a schedule that you can get for us. We ain't doing nothing for the neighborhood. Negro, go read something. Come downtown. Have you ever seen the charter of the city of Detroit? You over here gonna do this, that. You don't know what you're gonna do because you ain't read long enough to know what's really going on. Y'all got to challenge these people. Take them out. And when they start talking about me, just tell them that's because you ignorant. You don't want to study. Yeah, anybody can pop off. I've been there in my lifetime. All right? Yeah, I'm sorry. I just want y'all to know there's a lot of accomplishments. I told you we could go on. It's a whole list, but I'm taught as a minister of the gospel not to blow my own horn. So it's a delicate balance between liberty and justice in life. Let us come down on the side of justice. Let us come down on the side of justice. Because we have a responsibility to help everybody.